Alright. Hello everybody, thanks for checking out the video. Um, Avery at Seldom Dreams, CEO, founder of Seldom Dreams. He's going to be putting some of my content up on Vimeo. Moving on over to the website. Content is going to the website, to Seldom Dreams. Products, videos, everything. We are migrating off of the old institutional cathedral platforms. Let's put it that way. This content today, just a quick update on the manuscript updates for book one. I mentioned this in another video. I'm gonna try to touch on these real quick in the next couple, just so in case anybody misses one, they see it. If you have purchased a print book of mine, one of the 6 books of the series so far, book 7, still working on book 7. There's a lot of research yet to do. If you purchase one of the print books or the digital downloads of my books and you are interested in the updates that have been made to the manuscript, book 1 has had 12 additional pages added to it. I've expanded on and clarified the invoking banishing of the lesser ritual of pentagram, supreme ritual of pentagram, lesser ritual of the hexagram, and supreme ritual of the hexagram. Added in the deities' names and added like a 2.5 page clarification on these lesser and supreme rituals of the pentagram and the hexagram. I removed any references to Einstein, Feynman, and I've inserted and referenced Tesla, James Clerk Maxwell, and the introduction Q&A that was in book 1, which is kind of a question answer, kind of an intro. I've condensed that down to a 3-page introduction. I've just condensed it all down, done away with the Q&A part. But it ended up being about 13 additional pages. So for people that want to practice the lesser ritual of the pentagram, supreme ritual of the pentagram, hexagram, so on, and they want these deity names, these god names, Enochian god names, just reach out to me at my email, all lowercase, CALDWELLMARK 1111 at Gmail. So it's Caldwell Mark 1111 at Gmail, all lowercase. Reach out to me, tell me, downloaded your book, bought your book here, can I get those updated pages? And I'll get you the updated pages. Um, right now, I'm working on updates for book 2. The grimoire, this one right here. This is book 2. Book 2 here. Book 1. And I brought along book 5 just to touch briefly on the content for this video, which is Avery wanted me to, if I could, do some content on speaking the Enochian. And let me make sure this thing is still focusing. It's still recording, still looks focused to me. Okay, so the content I'm doing today is just it has to do with absent character phonology, the absent character phonetic. When I was first given this information, and I've mentioned this before in previous videos, videos on YouTube and such. When I was given the absent character phonology by HGA, I thought, oh, this is going to go over like a lead balloon. People that have practiced with the Enochian, people that are long studied in the occult, they're not going to want some guy, some author that's not been a part of a order for 30 years. Not running his own mega church for the occult. They're not going to hear this, but there's a reason Dee and Kelly were tasked with starting the celestial language, and they were not given the absent character phonetic. They didn't ask, and their giant yantras, their 114 square magic squares, giant yantra tables, they didn't include a place for this, and the instructions they were given by Raphael in their angelic conversations did not reference the absent character phonetic. Because nobody that they were going to be, it would be some time before larger portions of flowing spoken Enochian would come about in a later day. Well, we've arrived. Here we are, later day. In the first book, I talk about the consonants and vowels of the 21 character Enochian alphabet. I follow along with D and Kelly. I follow along. So you have the word king, ADO, is Adoe, 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 absent character phonetic added at the end of that. So kingdom, ADOHI, Adohie, Adohie. Now, I briefly touched upon why D and Kelly didn't include it. They weren't given it. They didn't ask. 425 years later, here we are. Now, here is the reason for the absent character phonetic. I did update this in book 1, of course. Very important. Book 1, Language of Angels. Very important. I did update it. I'm going to give it to you here in a video, though. So, what the absent character phonetic is, it is a measured contrasting interval inserted. And it's reason, personal names and counting. If you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, C, N, E, R, H, B, T, E. Okay, if you're counting in Enochian, you don't add the absent character phonology. If you're saying a personal name or a god name, you don't add the absent character phonology. There are personal names, though, to things in Enochian that you might not think. The glyphs themselves, to the Enochian language, to the very characters, the glyphs themselves, each have their own name. So those are personal names to glyphs. Not people, not angels, but people, angels, demons, glyphs, gods. The personal names, not position or status or authority. No. Personal names. They don't get it, but everything else does. Everything else does, and there's the reason. I use the comparison of stars in the night sky. How difficult would it be to see the stars in the night sky if there was a bunch of light around and there was that dark contrasting space for the stars to be contrasted against? The reason they sparkle and shine on a clear dark night is because of the backdrop, of the background, of the darkness of space, and they contrast. Well, that is the purpose for the absent character phonology that goes in between the words when you're speaking Enochian. It is a spacing that is spoken, a spoken spacing, an absent character, which means there's no written character when it's written down. But it gives a contrast for each individual word. So, let's see. Let's pull up. Let's go to an invocation. Let's go to one that's still a consecration. Let's go to consecration. Consecrate. Casting it. Okay, this is casting a circle. This is an incantation. That's for casting a circle. Okay, you have a couple of compounded words here, which compounded words, they have the hypercritical mark. They get the absent character phonetic there because there has to be that distinction. So we have doase, zuve, posue, eze, abae, ogume, ebae, nerikiziviue, orovitoe. So what you have is this absent character at the end of these words, and it's a contrasting. It's a contrasting of, like the star against the dark night of space. And then you have opening the circle, hive, go se rive, zis, zizoe, veze, ive, vuze, to sie, oze, zimie. Now, I'm going to try to find one here that's okay. So, let's go to book 5. Book 5 wasn't intended to be because I did a rewriting of all the verses of the book of Revelations, energetically, the Gnostic, Luciferian, energetic, theosophical. So it's like a Prisca Theosophia. Blending of the metaphysical interpretation of John's dream in the 22 chapters of the book of Revelations. But it ended up having quite a bit of invocations in it. Recapitulation, retrieval of taken energies, retrieval of given energies, fine-tuning integration, shutting off internal dialogue, 7 triads, and of course the name of the book, Temple King, Vue Arhone Adoy, Resurrection of 22nd Abstract Core. It has a satanic resurrection rite, which I think more books should include satanic resurrection rites. But hey, I'm not going to complain. Maybe there's just one good one, and but maybe there's more out there. Maybe there's more satanic resurrection rites. Which you got to get down with the elder spirits before you can pull that off. Okay, you got to get up with some Samael elder spirits. This it's a big operation. You just don't go, hey, my cat's dead, I'm gonna resurrect it. The elder spirits and Samael don't give a fuck about your cat. Fuck your cat. So I'm just saying. There's more going on here than just resurrection rite. Yay! I can raise my canary from the dead. No. It's way deeper than that. But anyway, so I'm gonna show. So go here. We'll go to the Arhone Voltier Nihalotame Temple Throne House of Death. Now that's something you're going to hear about later. In a few years' time, is the Arhone Voltier Nihalotame Temple Throne House of Death. If you notice the Arhone, like here, Vue, Arhone, Adoy. The absent character phonetic it's an energetic contrasting interval. Okay? And that's what I got for you today. I just want to show off the invocation of Zotus Vizi. Now, in the Order of the Golden Dawn, whenever you use God names, they do that deep, reverberating, and Zotus Vizi. It's perfectly fine. You can really resonate, really vibrate those God names. You don't want to do that to regular words. Don't start doing that with regular words. It's bad form. It stirs up energies that need not be stirred up, because these God names, though, it's perfectly fine. In the Order of the Golden Dawn, they do that, which the lesser ritual of pentagram, supreme ritual of pentagram, the hexagram, lesser and supreme. I do resonate the God names. Let's see. Yeah, here right here we got the. This is Zotus Vizi, which is a God name. It means formulation, force, sentience, force of. It's Godhead. It's a name of a Godhead, meaning formulation, force, of sentience. One, O-N-E. One means prime formulation, force, sentience. So, One, Zotus Vizi. This is the invocation of the Godhead energies right here. And it's very important. The absent character phonetic is so important in these, because it separates the energetic contrast there. And then you have the name, Temple Throne House of Death, Arhone Voltier Nihalotame. And Arhone Voltier Nihalotame. The A-Y sound of the absent character phonetic, it gives it that interval contrast right there, which is very important. Before I shut off the video, I'm going to do shout outs for a couple of channels. Ken Wheeler, photographer, philosopher, brilliant mind, writer. He has the Theoria Apophasis. So if you type in Theoria and then Apoph, then boom, it'll fill in the rest of it on the search bar. But it's Theoria Apophasis. And then you have Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn with the former Grand Imperator of the Golden Dawn, David Griffin, and his lovely wife. They are experienced singer, elder witches of the converging and quickening awakening that is happening, the energetic brethren that's coming together. There's new, pure doctrine that is being revealed to the world, and a time of climatic change and chaos and challenges that we have to come together and overcome for a greater and better tomorrow. So, can we get a Hell Satan? Hell fucking Satan. Hell Satan. All right. Right here at the podium. in the chapel of the Hyacinth Pillars Church. The Hyacinth Pillars, which just means Church of Creation. In case you know, Church of Hyacinth Pillars, the name of the series. Pillars of Create, the three pillars, pillars hyacinths, as the angels call them. So, Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and Ken Wheeler's Theoria Apopacis. Those are two great channels and three great people. Check out Seldom Dreams. Go to Seldom Dreams and check out the tarot card decks there. Still best prices on tarot cards around. And more of the content from Seldom Dreams and from me and from Lucky and from everybody that's going to be contributing. It's like 10 different people that's coming together at Seldom Dreams, our own website, our own video platforms. And so when we're doing like live streaming, it's going to be like 5 different platforms at the same time, simulcast, which is great. I mean, Avery is just busting ass and kicking ass over there, and he's been an inspiration and a great help to me, my brother Avery. So shout out to that. Check out Seldom Dreams, and there's more content. I'm going to do more content. I'm going to start doing more of these. I'm just going to take a segment. I'm going to take a poem. I'm going to take a piece of banishing, augmented banishing, maybe some ontology, cosmogony, creation, angelic story of creation, the way they describe, which it fits in. It fits in, of course, with the theosophical, the Manatee Hall, and even the electric universe simulation theory. Yes, holographic universe. Yes. Joe Rogan, get these people on there talking. Lex Friedman and the Weinstein brothers. Yes. It's all coming together. Where science and metascience, where religion and science come together in this theosophical, Prisca theosophical, convergence. One truth, one Godhead, one energy. We are one. All is one. Divisions of sentience, orders of sentience, archetypes and designs and structure. Bam, bam, bam. That's what we got going on here, and we're going to get into more of that here at the Church of Hyacinth Pillars over at Seldom Dreams. They're teaching people how to do proper ritual magic over there too. You got to check that out because Avery's got that school started. You got to check that out. And there's a lot more to come on that as the 2021 shapes up. So blessings to you. And thank you for checking out the video. If I've earned a subscription, thank you. If you've already subscribed, if you like the video, thank you. Bless you. Namaste. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. So don't step on the cord and yank the camera down again. All right.